I want to do something to educate you guys, not just on spirituality, but a lot of my feminines, well, I don't really like really talk about the subject a whole lot. I brought up the subject, I think it was like last summer. Okay, I'm sorry guys, welcome back to my channel, and please hit the thumbs up. You guys already know what that do. Hit the likes, everything, share my channel, everything. I do thank you. If you want a reading, Gmail me sphillips596@gmail.com. You can book with me there, or you can text me 346-465-5990 to book with me there. And my cash app is $Empress Shay Shay. Okay, I may be doing, $15 donations today for just readings, any type of readings you want, $15 donations. Okay, this is what I'm going to come on and say: educate and vibrate. Guys, out of all honesty, I was coming out of Costco and Spirit put this on my mind. I'm like, you know what, Spirit, you got jokes this morning. But this is for 18 plus audience. No one under 18 should be on my channel. Okay? A lot of women always think that they need to, and this is for my women, my divine feminines. A lot of women think that they need a man in their life. Like when they get out of one situation, they go into another situation right away. Because you may be real sexual and you embarrassed to say that you're real sexual, and maybe you think you need a man for your sex, for the sex of it. Wait a minute, guys, this is a scam likely. Maybe you need a man for the sex part of it, or maybe for the emotional part of it. Hell, who knows? But we're all human and we're all sexual beings, and it's nothing wrong with talking about being a sexual being. And just like when I do readings and I see that, okay, said person may have ghosted you or you ghosted them for whatever reason. How do you go through the healing when you used to having sex, intercourse, intimacy? Okay, you can't just cut your feelings off because you ghosted the person or the person ghosted you. So you have to have a way to pleasure yourself. Okay, out of all honesty, you know, I done told y'all everything else. I'm not comfortable with pleasuring myself. Okay, we're all grown here. I wanted to wait till the night to talk about it, but that's something I have never been comfortable with. And when I talk about it with certain one of my sisters, I find that they're not like that either. Okay, so it's not saying that you guys are nasty or despicable or anything like that, you know. And that's what really made me come on. Not just Spirit put it on my mind, but that's what really was like, you know what, Spirit, you got something going right there. Because a lot of women, they're embarrassed to say that they pleasure themselves. Okay, they are very embarrassed of it. But it's being a nurse. It's a natural thing. Okay, that keeps you from begging a man for sex. That keeps you from being so promiscuous. That keeps you from not having STDs, from rushing into, you know, having sex with different folk. And that keeps you to where you can be celibate, because you have to take care of your solar plexus. You have to take care of your chakras, your root chakra especially. Okay, that's where all your manifestations mainly come from. Okay, so you have to be in balance. And being that you have to be in balance with your chakras, it's no way in hell you can be out there getting STDs and STIs and STDs, which is sexually transmitted diseases and sexually transmitted demons. Okay, you don't want to attach yourself to certain people, and they may be attached to 20 other people. Okay, see, that's the problem with people. I was finna say threesomes, so I'm gonna put it out there. That's the problem with people having threesomes. That's the problem with people being so lustful. And then they wonder, well, you know, Shay, why can't I manifest? Or why my manifestations are not coming to fruition? or why all these things are happening to my life. Because you have to clean up your life. You have to clean up your house. Your house is your body, okay? And your box, okay? We all know what the box is. Your box is something that is special. And that should be a privilege to give your box to someone, okay? We just can't be all around here opening up our present and just open up our box to everybody, okay? And that's how your pH balance gets thrown off. That's how a whole lot of other things start up. I'm just letting you guys know. So it's okay to, get your little vibrator. I don't own a vibrator. This is the truth. Oh my God, I am not right this morning. I do not own a vibrator. Never did. When I was married, my ex-husband used to tell me, well, I'm going out to sea, get you a vibrator. I went, and I'm not kidding you, I went to the best stores overseas, and I'm like, hell no. And then my little sister at the time, she was doing, she was very knowledgeable on that subject. So she was like, Shay, they have glass vibrators and things of that nature. But I do know about Kama Sutra. Now, Kama Sutra type, we'll get into that later. Maybe later in the night we'll get into that. But Kama Sutra is tight. I like oils and things of that nature. But when it comes to that, no. But that's the reason why I told you guys that I'd rather just go without. I'm gonna be honest with you. I told you I'm always be honest. I'd rather just go without, fight through it. And like I'm doing now, I'm exercising a whole lot. That keeps you also, if you're the type of female where you don't want to vibrate, I'm gonna say that. Well then exercise a lot. Exercising, but sometimes exercise can backfire because it can boost your hormones and all this. It can make you so energetic. Then, oh shit, now I got to bring the energy down. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you guys know. Getting real personal here. I just heard me and Sugar get real nasty. But I just wanted to let you guys know it is okay to do such thing. And we don't talk about it enough. Everybody always talk about STDs, STIs, and sexually transmitted demons, but they don't never tell what's the alternative to that. It's okay to vibrate. It's okay to be celibate. It's okay. I mean, it's okay to talk about stuff like that. I never had a problem with talking to my children about intercourse and being intimate and things of that nature. I've always been an open book to my children with that. And I think that's the best way to be, especially in the world that we live in. Because you cannot stop it or stop them from doing things, but what you do, you educate them. Okay, so if you have to do it, I want you educated. Okay, so that's why I'm so open, guys. And it's okay to be sexual. And I already know, with being in my field, older people, as an older person, you believe it or not, you're more sexual. It's like you go back through childhood. You become way more sexual in your older years. I don't know why, but you do. Some people do. I'm gonna say that. I think it depends on your heredity. Like my mama is sexual. She gonna kill me for putting this out there, but my mother is still sexual, and my mother is 80-something years old. Okay, so my mother, if she had a man, she would still have intercourse. Okay, she's very vocal with that. It's nothing wrong with that, because to me, if you don't use it, you will damn sure lose it. Okay, a lot of people, they come up with this, you have a sexual addiction. I don't really truthfully know what's the true definition of a sexual addiction, because I'm just being real. If I was in a committed relationship, they probably say I had a sexual addiction. Y'all, I ain't right this morning. But I'm just telling you the truth. And I'm tapping on some things that people may or may not be educated on, and they may be embarrassed to ask. Because when you said sex addiction, okay, I said to myself, okay, so what that means that you can't have sex more than 5 times a day or some shit like that. What's going on? You know, guys, I am so serious. I am so serious. I am so freaking serious right now. So I don't pay attention to the sex addict stuff because it's like, okay, I pick up on it, when I do readings, but it's like, okay, let's talk about this sex addiction shit. Let's talk about it. What people say shit, and I used to be like that. People say shit, but do they really know what the hell they saying? Or are they just repeating what they hear? That's like religion. I was Baptist just because my mama was Baptist and her mama was Baptist. Fuck that. I had to go research myself, for myself, by myself, about myself, and about my inner self. You know how much work it took me to figure all this out? Okay? I'm telling you. So that's how you do about your sexual health. Don't be embarrassed to have a good sexual appetite, but you just have to know how to discern with that sexual appetite. Okay? And my older women, some women I would when I would triage them when I was in private practice, ew, they don't want to talk about it. Why you don't want to talk about it? I mean, seriously, sex is, to me, intimacy is the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay? To me, that goes with you don't have to be in love to have a lot of intimacy either. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Just letting you know. Love and intimacy is two separate. I mean, love and love and intimacy. I'm gonna say intimacy. I ain't gonna use that dirty word, but that's two separate entities. Okay, and that's probably why a lot of people's perception about love is thrown off, because they probably be like, "Oh, he had sex with me, so he loved me." You not on the color purple. And that girl say, "We's married now." Hell no. And I really believe that's how people perception of love is. When you have intercourse with somebody, oh, you attached to them, you in love with them. Someone once told me, "Oh, you just love me because of sex." No, and I had to really discern that, like, you know what? Do I really love somebody? Or, when I was coming up as a kid, do I really love somebody, or do I just love what they do with me? And not putting nobody's business out there. But this is something I had to come up with in the conclusion of my own self-being, because it's a lot of us out there, and we're still confused. And guys, I was confused. I swear to God, when I was coming up, I thought because we had sex, okay, we're supposed to be together and we love each other. No. And that's why you get trapped in these situations to where you have kids and you don't love the man, and you cheating, or the man going out cheating, and y'all really don't love each other. It just become a whole big fuckery, a whole big mess. Okay. So now you're going to say, okay, it's okay to reteach myself certain things, because I had children. I had a lot of distractions in my life at one time. So some people say, well, Shay, why you didn't notice that? Girl, when you have a life with a family and kids and all the responsibilities is on you, you ain't got time to think about how you like your eggs, how you like intimacy. Let me see if I'm in love. Or let me see if I like to use a vibrator. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That's bull. That's BS. You don't have time to, your mind, that's really how your kids and your husband can run game on you, because you so busy trying to do everything for everybody. You the doctor, you the lawyer, you the teacher, you the preacher. And if you have some kids with mental illnesses, I'm talking to my parents out there that they kids in special services. There's nothing wrong with that. Your kids is under the umbrella. Okay, I used to be a teacher. Guys, I'm telling you, I have a lot of skills in a lot of different areas. And let me tell you now, you have to be on them people about that with the when they under the umbrella, but that's a whole nother subject. Okay. But when you got all that going on and you going to these schools and having these meetings because of your kids have certain issues or your kids doing this and that, you don't have time to be Empress. Okay? So you don't have time to be John. You don't have time to be Emily. You don't have, and we get embarrassed of that. So what we do, we give up on ourselves and we settle with whatever situation we have going at the time, and don't do that. I tell you guys, I'm telling you some good stuff. Take notes, get your journals out, because Empress got a lot of experience that I could teach you guys. I'm telling you, it's okay to put your babies in a daycare every now and again. Don't let nobody raise them, but it's okay to take a break. Okay? I was taught, no, you don't, a mother don't do this, and a mother. No, because you have to rest and rejuvenate in order to be able to have more energy. It's like a car. If my car just keep going and going and going and going and going, shit gonna start breaking down. Okay? So when you do that and you run yourself into the ground as a mother, sometimes, and now I'm talking to my mothers, now you don't have time to think of the things that you specifically like and want in your life. Maybe even a man. Okay? When you have kids and you're a single mother, we were taught, oh no, you can't have a man. No, you can have a man, but use your discernment how you have that man in your life. Now, I wouldn't bring no man around my kids, but I don't judge, do you? Okay? I wouldn't want to, and I'm gonna say this, that's probably why I stayed in the situation long as I did, because I did not want anyone else to raise my kids. I would have rather, I do it myself. I already got one dysfunctional person. I don't need 50 more. Okay? That's how I am. To me, the hands that rock the cradle is the one that rule the world. Think about that. Okay? I don't need nobody raising shit that come out of Sharon. Okay? But I'm telling you guys, it's okay to take a break, because that will rejuvenate your mental. Then down the road, you won't be some 40, 50-some-year-old, 60-some-year-old woman trying to figure out life shit or trying to figure out how to date. Well, I ain't never dated. Nobody never dated me. Oh, let me see, what boundaries? What type of boundaries should I have? I'm telling you, I'm just telling you what I've been through, trying to save y'all some time. Okay? And again, no, I'm not embarrassed, because I am an advisor. I am a teacher. And the Holy Spirit tells me, Shay, you are to teach these people, because we are lost as a people. And we are lost because we're afraid to speak. We're afraid to ask questions. We're afraid to say we don't know. Okay? And it's nothing wrong with that. I had to reteach myself a lot of things at my age. And it's okay, Shay. It's okay. Y'all see my food back there? But it's okay. You live and you learn, and it's a life lesson. That life lesson may have whooped your ass to the depths, but okay. When and if you make it, you made it for a reason. God pulled you through it. He pulled you through it for a reason. And that reason is for you to speak, Shay. So I don't know what your reason or what your purpose is, but I'm just letting you know it's okay to talk about sex. It's okay to say you're tired. It's okay to say that you may be overly sexual, okay? Or whatever the case of it is. Back in the day, our parents just went and got the sex and said they was going to the corner store or they was going to their girlfriend's house. And a lot of things that's disclosed now in our family settings wasn't disclosed back then. That's why our kids are so dysfunctional, because a lot of things shouldn't even be talked about within your family unit with your kids. That's why I say it's okay for your kids to take a break from you and you to take a break from your kids, because then you'll have a lot of clarity of what's going on in your home also with your children. Okay? But it's okay to vibrate, guys. I don't know where they buying them at now. Not magic stores. I guess they order them from Amazon, but I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. Somebody told me. Of course, somebody told me this. It's called the Rose, and it's a vibrator. I hear that's the best one on the market or something. I don't know. I ain't never checked it out, but I heard that's like bomb diggity bomb. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy one and I'll do a question and answer. Guys, I'm a fool. I got jokes today. Okay. But I just wanted to drop that on you guys, because I know what I feel like and I know what I go through. And, some things are not worth, going through it. And then you don't want to be out there like that, and I'm telling you. And to me, when you have to be out there like that, and I know some women, maybe you're in a situationship and you have to ask for sex, that's embarrassing. To me, that's embarrassing to ask somebody. I'm not lying, guys. I am just silly today. But I'm telling you some real shit. You know, to me, I'm like, what? Because it was real funny. And it was, I made a joke of it, but it was real different for me to not be in a marriage no more. It was just, I'm just like, this some silly shit. What in the hell? I'm telling you guys, I'm living a whole, like I say, a whole new world. you know, um, I really am. Seriously, guys. So I just wanted to help somebody out there as I always do. Okay. But let me get myself in this house because I have to exercise again. Tell you guys, that's what I be doing. Okay, so I can't really see if you guys are on here because I'm in my car. So light and love. Love you guys. Call me if you want some opinions on something.